The next promo in FIFA 22's Ultimate Team is around the corner. We have the future superstars coming away. With the squad building challenges you can do daily, you can prepare yourself for free future stars. But some of them are unavailable for that. You need a pack opening for that. And those other players we'll talk about today, because Team 1 and Team 2 seems to be leaked already. Are you ready? Hold on to your seatbelts, because it will be a bumpy ride. And drop a thumbs up. Starting the video off with the young playmaker of Bayer Leverkusen, the new Mika Balak, the new superstar for Leverkusen, that is Florian Wirtz, already collecting 3 special cards in Ultimate Team, 2 Team of the Week cards, 1 Player of the Month card, and with a Future Stars card that goes up to 91, Wirtz will be one of the most used players in a Bundesliga side. Unlogical? Quite not. He's wanted by Bayern Munich, by Chelsea, City, United, Barca, Real. Everybody is chasing the young German superstar, and that means the future is ahead of him, and a future superstars card is already showing a lot of what he can become. Ibrahimo Kunati is a wet dream for all the Liverpool and Premier League fans that they want to add a player like that to their team. And the good news is, I think Kunati will be expensive but affordable, because we have so many crazy, amazing, good center backs already in the Premier League. Special cards, but also the normal card of Van Dijk and Varane also has dropped to 50k or less. So that means Konate is a fan favorite already. With a card like that, I can see Premier League sides like mine get a big smile on their face. From one center back to another one, there's Sven Botman playing with LOC Lille, the reigning champions of the League. The young Dutchman was once an Ajax Amsterdam player, but he was not technical and quick enough to play in the system of Erik ten Hag. They let go of him to Lille, and they surprised everybody in the world by winning the league last year. Botman was linked with a move to the Premier League all summer and winter. In the end, he stayed, and this card is his reward. On to the second page with Smith Rowe, the playmaker of Arsenal. Letting go of Aubameyang at the deadline day was for them financially a blessing in disguise, because now they can invest in young, fresh players without Aubameyang ripping apart the wage budget for next year as well. We have a player like Wirtz that is comparable with Smith Rowe. They're both technical, not the most physical players, and that means, can they actually develop the way we think they can? With Smith Rowe, who already proven themselves in the Premier League, and with Florian Wirtz experienced now very well in the Bundesliga, but what can he do in the Prem? You never know. We have 2 superstars in the making that remember me of Martin Ødegaard when he was a future stars card. But you can see with Ødegaard, it's never a guarantee that you will be king for a long time. If you got Winter Wildcard Patson Daka, you know as a super substitution, the man is a legend. In the starting 11, for me, he doesn't feel always as smooth as I thought he could be. I did the squad building challenge. Do I regret it? Not at all. Now a future stars card will make this card slightly better. But if you have his wild card, I would say keep your money and spend it on another future star. So many center backs will be rewarded, and Salisu is next in line. The Southampton center back is playing a pretty strong season, and after a switch from the La Liga, adapting for 6 months, he's now really reaching his high potential. Salisu is a very quick player from Ghana. At the back, he might be interesting for a cheaper squad builder in the Premier League. A must-have card, Ryan Kravenberg, 90 rated. But if you, just like me, invested in a road to the final in the Champions League, Ryan Kravenberg, you might want to wait a little bit longer, because if Ajax can defeat Benfica, his road to the final card will explode to 88, 89 as well. And then spending your money on a card like this is throwing money away you could actually spend on somebody else. Is the card looking amazing? It's flawless. It's incredible. It is like Ruud Gullit being reborn in the Ajax shirt. So it's cool to get a card like this, but remember, he has a lookalike card that is cheaper at the moment. The man that always got Denmark to the European final after scoring a fantastic fireworks free kick, Damsgaard, is still stuck at Sampdoria. He wants to go to a bigger team, but nobody wants to pay his release clause of 35 million pounds. So now Damsgaard is playing with Sampdoria. A mediocre season, nothing very special. It is how it can switch in real life, but luckily EA still wants to give him that magical future stars card. One of my personal favorites is the new Xavi Hernandez. Pedri has it all. Well, the physicality and the defending might not be top notch, but as a playmaker, agility, composure, he is great. Unluckily, if you play in the higher divisions like I do and in the weekend league, competing for the elite status, a player like Pedri is overrun on the midfield. You should actually use him as a cam, but for that, his speed normally was not good enough. Now with the upgrade to 89 speed, hey, we're talking a different story, and Pedri can actually stay away from the one-to-one battles on the midfield with pure agility that is world-class, speed, dribbling and passing. He is the new Andrea Pirlo and Xavi Hernandez in one shape. New signing of Juventus, Dusan Vlahovic is up for a future stars card. This man is destroying the Serie A for the second season running, and that means Juve paying 66 million pounds. It is not a joke, it is reality. Vlahovic is an astonishing looking card and a beautiful upgrade for everybody building themselves a Serie A squad. Wow, another center back, but this time from the Serie A with Ibanez of AS Roma. We find ourselves a nice cheeky link if you're looking for a hybrid of Brazil, for example, and if you're looking for a new center back in the Serie A as well, it's looking good. Now, Simon Kjaer, the squad building challenge is going around. He's not actually worth it. Ibanez is lightning quick, and I must say, his agility makes him one of the best center backs usable at the moment. Staying in the Serie A a little bit longer, one of the career mode hidden gems, Raspadori, has the potential in the career mode to go up to 88, and that's what we see with the future stars card as well. The man is not the quickest in the world, so I really have my question marks if Raspadori will be a world-class striker, but we give him the benefit of the doubt. So far, Raspadori is playing games with Sassuolo, but not always in the starting 11 because Kamaka is developing like a rocket. But so far, EA is deciding Raspadori over Kamaka. Oh my god, I'm really crying if this will be in my pack. Lacra, 94 speed for a center back. That is just incredible. Remember Opora, that silver rated card in the Major League Soccer back in the day, and Wine, the bronze card, even with 96 speed. Those cards are legendary, but Lacra could be added to that list. What a beautiful card. Do I care about the defending and the physicality not being 90 plus? No, not at all. This Valvel Wolfsburg center back is a legend already. After making the switch in the summer, Cunha needed 1 month, 2 months, 3 months to adapt at the Atletico Madrid level, but now he's playing in the starting 11 or as a super substitution. He's scoring goals, giving assists, actually being important for the team of Diego Simeone, and with his 90 speed, he will be like Lucas Moura, his winter wild card. He is a pain in the ass for all the midfielders and defensive lines. Pedro Poro, you might got him as an objective. After completing the season 1, I believe, to level 30, you had the choice to pick this card. If you played all those games for Poro, well, this might get you crying because now he will be available for a pretty cheeky cheap price and even higher rated than the objective you could have got after playing millions of games and doing squad building challenges to get those experience points in FIFA. So Poro, you're a blessing, but for some, you will make them cry. If you're building yourself a League E team, well, Nuno Mendes is here for you. 95 speed. Ashraf Hakimi, right hand side. This man, left hand side. Then you have center back Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Donnarumma. You can keep it all at Paris Saint-Germain to get yourself one of the best defensive lines in the history of FIFA from one and the same team. Kakure, hope to pronounce it correctly. For me, he was super unknown. Even before making this video, I never heard about the lad. Does it say anything about my knowledge about the Ligue? That could be, but I think the big audience never heard about this guy. He might be the new Hussam Aouar, the new Bruno Guimaraes, and he has to be because those players have left or will be leaving next summer. So let's hope this is the first step in a beautiful career. Once we go back to the center back position with Ndika, it's the last time in this episode, I promise you guys. Ndika from France, nice hybrid with Varane, for example, at the back line, and a French goalkeeper as well, like Hugo Lloris. Whoa, the team is already building itself. Ndika, what can I say about it? Lacra is phenomenal, Ndika is phenomenal, but the Bundesliga has so many crazy cool center backs that I would say maybe EA should focus on a different position. OMG! Is Tchouaméni the upgraded version of N'Golo Kante? Because this man is N'Golo Kante, but then 6 4. Great in the air as well. Superb physicality. The cheap Patrick Vieira, some people call him, and with an upgrade to an 89 CDM. Look at those stats. Only the shooting doesn't make him a Red Gullet gang member, but for the rest, Chouameni is there to stay. Barcelona Loni Trincao could be up for a future star squad, but in real life, the man is not showing any potential at all. Yet one good season at Sporting Club de Braga, that club is still laughing until their death because they sold him for £35 million to a devastating Barcelona team, and that means Trincao on loan. He doesn't play in real life. EA, be my guest. We might be looking for a new cheeky solution on the right wing position in the Premier League, but with winter cards like Adama Traore, Fire, Ice, etc. All those players like Salah going down in price. A card like this isn't really adding something to the game. But then we have the best English centre mid coming with a young age, Jude Bellingham. Give it a thumbs up, boys and girls, for your man Jude. Not Jude Law, Jude Bellingham, the centre mid of Borussia Dortmund, who might be keen on returning to the Premier League. But first, he will surprise us with his beautiful 91 rated card. Everybody wants to touch, wants to grab, wants to feel, wants to catch. It's not a Pokemon, but we want to get him like a Pokemon in a pack opening in an objective, but that's not going to happen. The only way to get him is to opening that pack with all the tokens you collect for future stars, or to save a lot of money, because although the Bundesliga is making him cheaper than this card would be playing in the Premier League, for example, prepare for around £1.5 million at least. So guys, all the best of luck. If you want to get some extra pack luck, give a thumbs up, extra pack luck, subscribe, and put on the notification bell to boost that luck. If you loved the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, put on the notification bell, and by clicking the I button, I see you back with brand new videos.